destined grace. Only good vibes rolling through my way. Thankful that the Lord woke me up today. Got a loving family and solid friends. Ones that'll ride for me till the end.
Hello, and welcome. Welcome to another episode of 369, So Much More Than Travel. I am your hostess, always doing the mostest, Tanya Evans, and I am excited. I'm excited because, hey, there's a lot of things going on in the travel world and the world altogether, but in my little bubble, I am just as happy than a I was about to say something else, man. It was Friday. I just got off this Friday Night Live. I did me a couple of private Zooms today. So, and it's payday. So, of course, that is always a very happy day for me. Oh, happy day. If you are just chiming in, go ahead, click like, click share. Click like and click share. You know what today is. It is free on Fridays. Yes, it is. It is free on Fridays. This is my most favorite day because we do our coffee giveaway and all of that good stuff. So if you are just chiming in, if your name is not on the wheel tonight, it's because you didn't chime in all week. And that is why I do it, because I want to give honor and homage where honor and homage is due. I like to tell people, I want my flowers while I'm still here. So today we're going to talk about you have not because you have asked not. Yes, you have not because you asked not. And today was a very good day. And I was just thinking about how things were before I got with this amazing platform. And my daily devotion was actually on Psalms 77. And you have to go and read it for yourself. Make sure you do, because I found myself in that place at that time when I got into this company. And it was just 5 years ago. And I was in a dark place. I had just, not too long ago, lost my son. And I got into this company because I just wanted an escape. I just needed an escape. And I just can say these last 5 years have been life, and life still be lifing. But these last 5 years have been the best 5 years. I mean, things are looking, nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up type scenario, because I've been a part of this club. Blessings on blessings on blessings. Doors have been growing up, and it's been a journey. We're gonna talk about my how I've used this platform throughout the journey and everything. And it's so much more than travel. That's why I guess that's what the name came from. So much more than 369, so much more than travel, because it's so much more than travel. Because I've literally, in between all of my major trips, I was able to go home and spend time with family. And that's important for me because, at that time, my grandparents were, up in age, in their 80s and everything. And my grandmother was suffering from dementia. So time, all I had was all I had. And to me, time is like the biggest resource that you can have. You only have, everybody gets the same 24 hours of the day. And man, I know I used the platform a lot during that time, because I was able to go back and forth home between North Carolina and Ohio. I was able to go back and forth, which I really needed to do, but not be on nobody else's dime or anybody's time. I could get my own hotel. I ain't got to bunk up or shack up or stay at home. I see you chiming in. Thanks for chiming in. You are. Yeah, I was able to do that at a drop of a dime too at that. And the residual income that was coming in from the business, sometimes you say out of sight, out of mind. Well, I had a lot of that out of sight, out of mind, because since, it wasn't directly connected to something that I could just grab right then, it was accumulating. throughout the time. I'm doing all this traveling. I knew I was spending some money, but the residual money that comes with having a home-based business and being a part of this platform that I've been telling y'all all about, and y'all been seeing me doing all these trips, which we are going to talk about trips today. But today we're going to talk about the other benefits, like the entertainment, because I literally went and bought a movie ticket today. I'm going to go to the movies because I'll be having these little dates with me and, by myself, because, I be solo dolo now. So I I just use my platform for everything. What don't I use my platform for? So I bought some movie tickets and got some tickets, a ticket to go see a movie. I haven't decided. I don't know if I'm gonna go see Beetlejuice or if I'm gonna go see The Forge. I think I'm gonna take my son to go see The Forge whenever he gets some time. But because I do stuff like that with my son, and I have grandchildren, so I go to the aquarium and take them to the aquarium and stuff like that. But I get tickets and stuff like that right out my back office. I remember I saved a lot of money taking them to Disney World, and they still talking about that. So I'm thinking about doing a getaway, an 8-day getaway for Christmas. But we'll talk about that. But we're gonna talk about today. We're gonna talk about the very first time I went to New Orleans, which was a very magical time because I've always wanted to go to New Orleans ever since I seen Princess and the Frog. And I don't know if y'all know about Princess and the Frog, but it was just one scene in Princess and the Frog where they were two frogs. They was frogs. They was already turned into frogs, and they went to the swamp. And when I went to New Orleans, I was like, oh, I can't wait to go to New Orleans to eat some New Orleans food up. But that was the very first time that I went, and I didn't have no money. I did not have no money. I didn't have no money when I went, but all I knew is that was an Ignite conference. It was, Top Money Earners was going to be there. I wanted to make sure that, you never want to miss a conference where there's, like I said, 6-figure top money earners there, because I'm telling you, you learn a lot about not just the business, but you learn a lot. And that's when I was like, really, like my first time, I was so discouraged because I couldn't get nobody to come in. I had a few people, but it was just like, didn't nobody want to save no money on no travel. I'm like, what's wrong with y'all? Y'all take it. I'm looking at y'all take these. Oh my goodness. I'm looking at y'all. I'm watching y'all spend all this money on these trips, but y'all get back. Y'all have a good time. Don't get me wrong. Y'all be having a good time on y'all trips when y'all spending your money, but then y'all complain or don't have stuff. What's up, Carlos? I see you, bruh, in the chat. Thanks for chiming in. But I see y'all taking these trips, and then y'all get back home, and then y'all don't have the money to pay y'all bills. Y'all. I mean, because look, those is coming in regardless. No matter what you do in your life, those is gonna come into the day you die. But so when I went down there the first time, I had $97 in my pocket. $97. I said, I'm going. I don't care. I don't care how I'm getting there. Like the song say, I don't care how you get there, just get here if you can. I know, I just knew that I was going. Right. So I ended up linking up with one of my business partners, Lisa Davis, because at this time, not like I got like a couple business partners. So she wanted to go. Her husband went, and they told me I could ride with her. I was like, okay, cool. I got $97. We put it on some gas somewhere, somehow. I just know I just need to get down there. So I was able to ride with her. I had already got my room because we was down there for 5 days. The world tour was $199 for the whole 9 days. So I had already got that out the way. So then one of my other business partners, my sis, Sasha Roberts, I was so happy because she was like, sis, I ain't got no money either. I was like, look, just get there. If you can just get there, you can get in the room with me. I got the room already. I already got the room. We in there for 5 days. And breakfast was included, right? In this world tour. We was at the I can't tell you what day. If you contact me personally, I'll tell you where we was actually at, because we was right there on St. Charles Street. Awesome, beautiful. hotel. That we had our own chef. Shout out to Mr. Ellis, because he was working there. He was the chef making all the good. Oh my goodness, I had all type of New Orleans good old eateries and everything. That was like I said, Princess and the Frog had me sold on not just Princess and the Frog, but I love vampire movies, right? And shows and stuff like that. So the originals was filmed down there. I mean, it was just a whole lot, but I just knew I just needed to get down there. Not just to go to the conference for me. It was more so because I just wanted to be like, I'm in New Orleans, baby. I'm just going to New Orleans. That's just what it was. I just wanted to be in New Orleans. So we end up getting there and everything, all the partners coming in, and I'm meeting other partners from all over the world that I don't only seen on Zoom, and we excited, but I didn't even know at the time, because I've been doing presentations for a long time. I've been jumping in, but like I said, I really wasn't building it as a business. That's me learning and being proactive. Like, yeah, I could do this. And then it just started to, like I said, automatically grow. So when we went to this Ignite conference, next thing I know, I started meeting all these partners. I met Tammy Conrad, and check this out. Tammy had drove from Oregon by herself to New Orleans. That's a 2-day drive to get to this conference. We got lost on the trolley. That was hilarious. And we went out at night because, it's New Orleans it's busy. It's really busy. It's a lot of stuff to do. But we had went on these trolleys and ended up getting off at the wrong stop. It was like the last stop, and we got off at the wrong stop, got on the wrong trolley. So it was me, Tammy, and Sasha, and we down there at night waiting on another trolley to bring us back to the hotel and everything. So we had got lost, but it was fun because we was together. We was just, meeting each other for the first time. Not me and Sasha, because by that time, by the second conference, me and Sasha was sisters, because we was start talking on the phone every single day. So now we down there, and then we went to and did the swamp tour. Now that was amazing because, like I said, that scene on Princess and the Frog really had me, you know what I'm saying, had me going and everything. So I was like, look, when I get there, I'm gonna do the swamp tour. So like I said, I ain't had no money. But when you around family, you don't really need, you need your own, but when you around family, look out for one another. So I don't remember how, but I remember going on this swamp tour, right? I went on a swamp tour. It was me, Pastor Mel. It was a bunch of us, but the ones I remember vividly was Pastor Mel, Minister Carolyn, and Minister Lisa Simmons. Now, I was nervous. I'm going to be honest with you. I was nervous. I ain't never been in the swamp, but I was nervous, but I went anyway. See, I was facing fears. I've been facing fears because after I've been shot and life be life in the way it be life and with me, look, I just said, look, I'm just about to live until it's my turn to go. You see, you have not because you ask not. And if you just tuning in to 369 So Much More Than Travel, we talking about my trip number 12. Hey, what's up, Big Mike? Stay tuned because check this out. We doing a drawing and your name is in the drawing. So good luck to that. So, and I'm talking to Instagram. We streaming on YouTube and everything. So, back to the story. So we in New Orleans, we did the swamp tour. Now, while we in the swamp, now we had the captain name was Captain Xander. That was his name. Now, I think he was applying for the job. So we was his very first tour. And I'm telling you, I made sure that was a tour that he wasn't going to ever forget. We were singing down the bayou. We were singing, going down the bayou, like going down the bayou. I think that's why everything in the swamp came out and was trying to get me, because I was making too much noise, because they was coming out. This alligator, which I thought was a log, it was floating in the water. And the captain was telling us about how everything was going on when and how the people, because it's people that live in the swamps in New Orleans. I'm just letting y'all know it's people that actually live there. We saw the swamp people and everything. So he was telling us about how the people were stranded and how they was helping them, during Katrina, and how it was all, devastated. And then I look in my peripheral on this side right here. I'm listening to the captain, but on my spider senses kind of kicked up. What's up, Stanley? I see you. Oh, thank you. I see you chiming in. Thanks for chiming in. Is your name on the? Yeah, you on the list, so stay tuned. So in my peripheral, I'm looking at this log, which I thought was a log floating towards the boat, the airboat that we were in. And I just so happened to be on this airboat with a whole bunch of heavy people. Now listen, the airboat was small. We were real low to the water, but I'm looking in my peripheral and I'm seeing something floating towards the boat, right? And in my mind, the song, the music from Jaws started coming up. It was like June, 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 June. And I'm still thinking that this is just a log. It's not a log. It's a doggone alligator, because it's blinking at me, and it came right to the boat, like right here by me. And of course, everybody want to see. So they bringing themselves on my side of the airboat, and I'm pushing back. Like, we could have been lunch. I mean, it's obvious that I wasn't lunch because I'm here to tell the tale, but I could have been lunch that day. But I think he came up to me either because we were singing down the bayou, or either because I ate his cousin earlier that day, because alligator bites is, I just love alligator bites. And also what we did, learned about how they be making movies and stuff down there all the time. Of course, that's why another reason why I wanted to go to New Orleans. But the training that we get and how you can sit down and literally break bread. We were at the restaurant that was attached to Tresemme. That was the name of the restaurant, Tresemme, inside of the hotel. And man, I had some frog legs, and I'm telling you, frog legs is good too. And in Princess and the Frog, it was them three people trying to get frog legs are delicious. I mean, it's more than I'm saving, but I mention that I only paid for those 5 days $199, and I didn't even pay that because another Minister Carolyn, she was just now getting into the company, and that's how I met her and spent some time with her for the first time, because we was like Charlie's Angels, me, her, and Sasha in the room together, and we split the cost. So I think it was like $199 between 3 people, barely nothing, but for 5 days at a 5-star hotel. And let me tell you, it was people there spending, we was talking on the balcony, and it was these girls, they was there for 3 days, but they had spent over $1,000 for their room. So it's like, you have not when you don't when you have not because you ask not, is what the title of what I was talking about today. And it's because I was thinking, my devotional was on Psalm 77, and I want y'all to make sure you go back and read it for yourself. But I was in that place where I was crying out to the Lord, asking him why. I was, just like, why? And he was like, I heard just as loud as you can hear me. I heard a voice that said, why not? Why not you? And when he gave me this, it was just so strategic, because I was like, I need groceries. Why I got to pay for them? If I'm not healthy, how can I be productive? These are the type of conversations that I have with my father. And I'll be like, I need a break. I need a way to be able to get all this stuff that I got to kick out anyway. I need to get it back. And I need to get it back now. And I can do just that with that. Not only, I'm no longer the lender. The borrower. I am the lender. And it's because you have not, because you have not because you ask not. So I was like, if you want to know who I'm looking for, the types of people that I'm looking for, you have to go back and look at the other videos that I showed and did throughout the weeks, because this is week 28 to that. And I see that the folks is chiming in on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. A lot of y'all being nosy, but I want y'all to be nosy. It's good to be nosy, because I was being nosy when I stumbled across this opportunity. And sometimes I just did a presentation on Friday Night Live, which was hilarious as always. But the people that you get to break bread with, they make sure that you good all the way around. It's not just, it's just, like I said, so much more than travel. So my time is almost up, because I got other folks to do. I got some calls coming in. My phones is buzzing and stuff like that. So I got to check that, because I'm not sleeping tonight. I got other things to do, because money don't sleep. So why should I? And then I slept all day early, because it's been raining like cats and dogs down here. And y'all, that man said, telling folks that they need to eat they pets. So y'all just make sure y'all go out and vote. Make sure y'all go out and vote. There's too much craziness going on in the world. So make sure y'all go out and vote. But I want to do this. Like I said, it is the coffee giveaway time. Coffee giveaway time. So let me share my screen and pull up the wheel of names and make sure that it is showing. Let's see, make sure. Is it showing? Is it showing? Is it showing? Making sure it's pulling up now. Let me check. I want everybody to see so that it can be fair. And I do this because that's what it's always better to give than receive in my book. And I treat people the way I want to be treated. And I just love my Starbucks coffee. So I figure, hey, for those coffee drinkers, and I'm just screen coming up. Okay, I see it's coming up. Okay, I see it coming up. Y'all can see it. Y'all can see it on Instagram, because I can see it on the gram. Let me make sure it's still okay. Yep, I can see it on the gram. Let me know y'all can see it on the gram, because I can see it on the gram. All right. So I have it up and rolling, and I am going to say good luck to all of the names that's on here. Like we got Gil Sloan, Jasmine Allen, Lisa Lemons, Dorothy Jones, Herbert Ball, Tasha Evans. Hey sis, that's my sis. Stanley Brown, I know you guys, I think. So you know the rules. Thank you so much. The reason why I do this is because in order to give you guys just to show my appreciation, basically, to let you guys know that I appreciate you chiming in from time to time, giving me a shout out. So much love there. So I'm trying to give back. So I'm going to spin the wheel. Good luck to everyone on the wheel of names. All right. Jasmine Allen, congratulations. You get coffee on me, coffee on T. So what you want to do is make sure you inbox me your Cash App. I'll get that right on over to you. Let me stop sharing my screen. And you have 24 hours to claim your prize. So congratulations to Jasmine. Let me put her name in the chat. Okay, she probably ain't know. Oh, that's my YouTube. That's YouTube doing it. I can't do it on that. Well, I'll get back to you, Jasmine. But if anybody know Jasmine Allen, let her know that she has won Coffee on me. So thank you so much more. Thank you so much more. Thank you so much for chiming in tonight for 369 So Much More Than Travel. I am your hostess, always doing the mostest, and I am going to see you at the beaches or the bank. But hey, wouldn't it be nice to be at both? See y'all tomorrow. Talk to y'all.